Hi everybody, so I'm going to share with you what I have in my makeup kit. This is just what I bring with me to proms and other small jobs like that. This is not what I bring with me to weddings. So yeah, this is just for proms, formals, special occasion, mini things where I'm just doing one or two people. So I'm just going to go through with you what I keep in this box and why I have it in there. Hi guys, so I'm just sitting on my floor. I'm just going to show you what is in my box. This was kind of the best way to film. So I'm going to start out with the palettes that I bring with me. Most of this fits in this little box. I did have a problem with boxes because I have way too much makeup and not good storage for it, and usually the boxes break. So this is actually my sister's box. I'm pretty sure that it's from like Katrina or something like that, but it's just a simple box that you can get from like Target, Ulta. I'm pretty sure that some drugstores sell boxes as well. But jumping right into it, what I have in my kit, I'm going to go through with you the palettes that I keep with me. Again, keep in mind that I'm usually doing prom girls. So the palettes that I keep in my box with me are these right here. I keep the BH Cosmetics 120 color palette. This is what it looks like. It's a little broken and destroyed because I've had it for so long, but this is what it looks like. The reason that I keep this with me is just in case somebody wants something a little more intense and colorful. Usually most of the prom girls go with smoky eyes, brown, gold, silver, black, white, a lot of those type of colors. So not a lot of them usually want colorful looks like this, but just in case, I keep this entire palette with me. The other palettes that I keep with me are a bunch of my favorite natural palettes that some of you guys might have in your kit. I keep the Naked Basics palette with me. This is what it looks like if you don't already know. It has a nice matte black, a couple matte shadows, a brown, a taupe, two nice base shadows, and then also a shimmer. Then I also, from Urban Decay, I keep the Naked 2 and the Naked 3 in my kit. I do usually have the first Naked with me as well, but guys, I have no idea where it is. So this year I just kept these two palettes with me. This is what the Naked 2 looks like, more taupey-ish blue tinted colors. And then we have the Naked 3, which are a lot of pinks. A lot of people do go with kind of pink and gold toned colors, so I like to keep the Naked 3 with me because we have both of those in this palette. Of course, two of my favorite palettes that I like to keep with me are the Lorac Pro. This one, I gotta get another one. But they are coming out with Lorac Pro 2, ooh. But I keep this one with me because the colors are extremely pigmented, and the colors at the bottom here are really, really shimmery, and the ones at the top are so good with blending. And basically, they're just your basic nudes. We have the full exposure kit from Smashbox. I don't usually have this in my kit, but just because I had room for one more, because I usually have the Naked 1, I replaced it with this because I couldn't find it. I don't go for the sparkly ones at the top just because they're not that great at giving such a good sparkle, but sometimes some girls do want just a little bit of a sparkle, so I do use those sometimes. And then we have all of our matte colors at the bottom, which are really great because they go from black to a couple taupes to light brown and dark brown. So next up in my kit, I'm going to be moving on to blush. Basically for blush, I just have 4 different blushes in here. I have 2 from MAC, and I also have 1 from NYX and 1 from a company called Sleek. So from NYX, I have a pretty pink blush that is called Peach, and this is just a regular pink matte blush that everybody likes. And then from Sleek, I have an orange blush. Not a lot of people go for this orange blush, but I really do like it. It doesn't come out that orange. but it is a really, really nice blush, especially when paired with the right eyeshadows. These are the two that I go for most of the time. These are both from MAC. This is Desert Rose from MAC. You guys definitely know this is familiar because this is the blush that I use basically every single day on myself when I do full face looks. And then we have Frankly Scarlet. Frankly Scarlet is a apple red. This looks absolutely beautiful with red lips, natural looks, etc. Really quick, I only keep one highlighter with me in my kit just because shimmery eyeshadows can be used as highlighter, and this is mostly the highlighter that everybody goes for. This is MAC's Skin Finish, Mineralized Skin Finish. This is just soft and gentle. Moving on to bronzers, I keep 3 bronzers in my kit. I keep 2 matte ones and also a shimmer one. This is the Lorac Tantalizer. If somebody's going for a more intense look and we don't want to do too much on the blush, this is the bronzer that I reach for. It is a shimmery bronzer, so I use it more above the contour than I do in the contour. And then we have the NYX Matte Bronzer in number 3 Medium. This bronzer is usually the one that goes with basically every client that I have. Then I have a little NARS kit here. This NARS kit has the colors Laguna as well as Orgasm in here. So we have this another pink blush, but this one's a little more shimmery, and a matte bronzer that is just a little bit of a different color than the other NYX bronzer. For foundation, I use mainly the L'Oreal True Match foundation, and the reason being is because they come in such a wide variety of shades. I've done so well matching absolutely everybody with these colors. The 6 colors that I have in my kit are the N2, N5. So you have N2 and N5. We have N7 and N8. And then we also have W4 and W6. I do plan on buying every single one of the colors of these foundations, but for now these have done very, very well together. The reason why I chose these colors is because they match a variety of skin tones. They work when mixed well together. I can basically get every single skin tone that there is out there with these colors. So besides the L'Oreal foundations, I also do keep my BH Cosmetics foundations in here as well. When I did a large job for a fashion show, I did use these just because the L'Oreal foundations are more on the expensive side and the BH Cosmetics were a little bit cheaper. They do work really well. The only thing is that they're kind of thick. But they do go into darker skin tones, so it's very hard to match with the darkest color in the L'Oreal collection, which is N8. I haven't had a problem with it. I actually haven't had any prom clients that have been any darker or lighter than the L'Oreal foundations, but I keep these in my kit just in case. For all the extras that go with making the skin perfect, I like to use these 2 primers. I use the NYX Pore Filler or the Baby Skin from Maybelline and the Lancome Visionaire. The Lancome Visionaire I usually reach for anybody that has wrinkles or for the older types of skin, and the Pore Filler is usually for those around my age, maybe a little younger, like the prom girls that have large pores and we want perfect skin. The Lancome does exactly what the NYX Pore Filler does, but just a little bit more. I also like to use the NYX finishes. We have the dewy finish and the matte finish. Usually it kind of depends on the client, depending on which one I use. I kind of stay away from dewy, from oily skin, and I usually put the matte finish on those that do have oily skin. So I put this on my clients before I put on their foundation and after. Also in here I keep my mini MAC Fix Plus, and usually I keep this in there not for a finish but mostly for like glitter shadows to have them stick on a little bit better. Usually I'm actually very surprised because a lot of my clients and a lot of the makeup that I do does not need, a lot of the people don't really need concealer, and usually my foundation covers up everything very well. But the concealers that I do keep in here are two from L'Oreal. These are the True Match in colors N4-5 and N6-7-8. And then I also keep a NYX concealer, which is in the color 8 Nutmeg. And then I also keep this Maybelline Cover Stick, which I've had for forever, and I usually use this as a highlight, and this is in the color Light Beige. Two more things that I have in my kit as well is the Studio Secrets from L'Oreal Anti-Redness Primer. This is definitely a must-have because a lot of clients, to get perfect skin, a lot of them have redness around their cheeks, on their forehead, in the T-zone. So this L'Oreal primer is definitely a go-to when we're trying to get rid of the redness. And then finally, a really big favorite of mine that I definitely need to go get more of this is the Erase Paste from Benefit. I have the color Medium 2. This is just a brightening under eye primer. For those of you that don't sleep and have dark under eye circles, this is a definite. The reason why I chose the Medium 2 is because it kind of goes with any skin tone. It can work with absolutely any skin tone. It's the red pinkish tint in here that helps get rid of those dark circles. And then finally, after all of that foundation and everything, I use my Paleto Rice Powder Translucent Powder to set everything in and keep it all together. I use this on every single one of my clients. It is translucent, so it works from the lightest skin tones to the darkest skin tones. Okay guys, so we're almost done with my kit. I'm just going to go through with you what I use for the eyes and the lips. Really quick, when I'm doing my clients, I usually do the eyes first, then move on to the foundation, and then move back to the lips. I'm going to put in the description down below exactly how and what I do and what order, and the reason why I do the order that I do is because of how each product dries and how long each product lasts. For eyes, I have four different primers. I have the two MAC paint pots in Painterly and Lay and Low. Lay and Low is more of a tanner skin tone, has a little bit of a pinkish tinge to it, and then we have Painterly, which is for the lighter skin tones. Then I also have the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, and this is for anybody that doesn't go with the MAC paint pots. I love the MAC paint pots, but this is definitely my second go-to if the MAC paint pots are not working. And then we have my Too Faced Glitter Glue. This is definitely a must for any glitter. It keeps it on all day, and it's not like too sticky and not too gooey and everything like that, so that's why I picked up this guy. So I have only 3 things in here for brows. I am planning on getting like one of those big brow kits that goes with like everybody's eyebrow hairs. But right now I have a taupe and a dark brown pencil. These are the two that I use on myself here and there depending. But I usually, if any of my clients do want their eyebrows filled, I can get away with using powder or one of my matte eyeshadows. To set those brows, I use the Lash Genius Clear Waterproof Top Coat from Anastasia. I'm pretty sure this is for lashes, but you know what guys, everything can be used for different things, so I use this for brows to keep all of the hairs in place. What I also have in here that I definitely use for the brows are the NYX Wonder Pencils. This is like God's gift to eyebrows. The eyebrows, to make them literally perfect, I use the Wonder Pencils to make sure, kind of like how you would use concealer to kind of just shape out your brows. I have the Wonder Pencils in all 3 colors, dark, light, and medium. Eyeliner in my kit, for the top liner, I keep a liquid pencil and also my gel liner. I use these on different clients for different things. It depends on the client and kind of how I'm feeling. I'll use either the liquid or the gel. The gel is from L'Oreal, definitely a great gel liner, and the liquid is just a Laura Geller eye calligraphy pencil in the classic tip liquid liner in black. I also do keep two pencils in here. This is the Too Faced Perfect Eyes Perfect Black eyeliner pencil, and then we have the Stila Lionfish, which is a brown pencil. These I mainly use either in the waterline or as a base for a smoky eye. And then finally, also in here, I have the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. Why wouldn't I have this in there? And then I have two glitter liners from NYX. I have a silver and gold one. Really quick for lashes, these are the lashes that most of my clients go for. These are the Ardell Naturals 109 Black. Most of them ask for something that's natural but very full. So these are basically that. So I use different types, but this is the main one that I've been using this past year. And then for mascara, I collect a lot. I don't really collect them, I just get them all the time. I have a lot of mini mascaras. I usually use all my mini mascaras depending on how I'm feeling, what type of eyelashes the person has. But this is my Makeup Forever mini mascara. Moving on to eyeshadow, I do have my palettes, but then I also do have a couple pigments here. So I'm going to go through with you with all of my pigments and why I have them. I also have a couple glitters. LA Splash has amazing pigments. I keep a couple of them in here. This one, oh, the name is coming off. So I'm not sure what this one is, but this is a really, really pretty gold pigment. And then I also have one of my favorite pigments, which is called Nude Diamonds. And then a glitter called Swarovski. And another glitter called Lovable, and this is a purple glitter. I also keep two glitters from NYX. These are for the girls or gals that want to go a little further into their makeup and go a little more dramatic. These are two glitters from NYX. One of them is a white shimmer and the other is a silver. So I keep a Sugar Pill shadow. This is called Kitten Parade. This is just another pink shadow to add to what's in the Naked 3. And of course I keep a giant matte black shadow. When people do smoky eyes, I like to use this matte black shadow from NYX called Hot Black. We have the Too Faced Nude Beam, which gives kind of like a gold sparkle. We have the Makeup Forever Professional Paris Star Powder, and this gives kind of like a pink shimmer. And then we have the MAC Pigment in Vanilla, which gives like more of a white shimmer. Moving on to lips, I have way too many lips to share with you guys. There's just a lot of lips in here, and there are reasons why I keep so many in here. A lot of girls go with either reds or nudes, but I keep a lot of pink in here just in case. I have my 4 LA Splash lip gloss, lipsticky things in here that come in. We have 2 nudes, a pink, and an orange. And then I keep a couple of MAC lipsticks, which I will tell you what they are. I keep Japanese Maple, which is a nude. I keep Diva, which is a purple red. Viva Glam 3, which is a darker burgundy red, and Ruby Woo, which is red. And then I keep a lot of NYX products in here as well. We have 2 lip glosses. One is a cherry red and one is a pink nude. And then we have these 2 nude pink glosses as well. I also do throw in here some Bobbi Brown lip glosses just because these are the basic neutrals for lighter skin, and the brown one is for darker skin. I have these 2 from Lip Tar from Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics. And then I just keep a matte shimmer from, not a matte shimmer, just a shimmery lip gloss from Artistry. And then I have another nude from the Kate collection at Rimmel. So that is it for the makeup in my kit. I'm going to share with you a couple of other things that I definitely and love to keep in my kit. So right here I have a couple of things that are really important when I take my kit to my clients, or when anybody takes their kit to their clients. These are definite must-haves. Of course, I have the Duo Adhesive Glue for lashes. This is the dark tone that turns black. I do not like the clear one because it's more to cover up. So the black kind of blends into the lashes. I also do keep a little pair of scissors. Not all lashes fit everybody's eyes, guys, so you definitely do need to cut from the inner part of the lashes, just in case if somebody's eyes are too small for the full lashes. I also keep some eyelash curlers. I don't usually use these unless, because most of my clients do use false lashes, but when they don't, I do like to curl their lashes if they want. And then, of course, we do need some tweezers. These definitely help when putting on the false lashes. And then I also keep a sharpener in here as well. You never know, you might open up one of those pencils and whoops, the tip is completely gone. So you want to make sure that you have a sharpener and you're ready to sharpen just in case there's a mistake with one of the pencils. So in here I have a bunch of my business cards. You'd be surprised at how many people actually want them. Your business card, just in case they want to use you again if they don't already have your email or number. But I have my email, my phone number, my name, and everything else on the back. And last but not least, I keep a couple of cleaning products as well. I keep my little bottle, spray bottle of water. These are like $2. They're in like the travel section. This water is to spray my beauty blenders. This is one of the key things to how I get my foundation to not feel heavy and to look flawless. So whoops. So my beauty blenders are definitely a go-to. Excuse them because they're still a little bit dirty. I gotta clean them. I call this my makeup towel. It is yucky. This is how I get my makeup off of my brushes while I'm there. Usually I'll keep a brush cleaner, but sometimes I only go to one person at a time. So I don't really need to clean my brushes while I'm there. I can just clean them when I come home and get ready for the next client. But I keep a towel with me because the towel gets off most of the makeup on the brushes. I also keep some tissues with me, some Q-tips, and also some makeup remover wipes. That is it for my makeup kit. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please, 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 if you guys have any questions whatsoever, please ask them down below. But thanks guys so much for watching. Love you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Mwah!